Greetings. In this meditation, we draw ourselves into the lesson of the mountain as we seek internal solid ground and peace, even in the presence of powerful forces that seek to erode at our very core. Settle yourself into a seated position on a chair or cushion, whatever works for you, but not conducive to falling asleep. Allow your eyes to close gently as you bring your attention to the flow of your breath. Feel each in-breath and imagine taking it directly into your heart. Feel each out-breath, imagining its release from deep within your heart and into the atmosphere. Just observe your breathing without trying to change it or regulate it in any way. Allow your body to be still. Sit with a sense of dignity, resolve, and of being complete, solid in this very moment. Let your posture reflect your sense of groundedness to the earth. And in sitting here, anchored to your breath, allow your mind to bring up an image as best you can of the most beautiful, magnificent mountain you know, or have ever seen, or can imagine. With each breath, allow yourself to conjure up this image and allow yourself to be fully present, experiencing this mountain. Breathing into and from your heart, allow it to gradually come into greater focus. Observe its overall shape, its lofty high peak in the sky, its massive base rooted in the bedrock of the Earth's crust, its steep slope and gently rolling foothills. Notice how massive it is, how solid, how unmoving, how beautiful, both from afar and up close. Perhaps your mountain has snow at the top and trees on the lower slopes. Perhaps it has one prominent peak, or perhaps a series of peaks, or a high plateau. Observe its qualities. And when you feel ready, and as you breathe, draw the presence of your mountain into your body so that in sitting here, you and your mountain become as one. Your head becomes a lofty peak supported by your neck, shoulders, spine, torso, and lower body. The vista from the summit is powerful and inspiring. Allow your body to experience this sense of uplift from deep within your core. Unwavering in your stillness and anchored to your breath, beyond words and thought, be centered, unmoving, deeply rooted in the present. In your sitting, become newly aware that as the sun travels across the sky. The light and shadows and colors are changing virtually moment by moment across the face of your mountain's granite stillness. Night follows day. Day follows night. The canopy of stars, the moon, and then the sun. And through it all, the mountain within you just sits, shifting in each moment, constantly changing, yet always just being itself. As the weather fluctuates moment by moment, hour to hour, day by day, calmness bears all change, and yet the mountain now within you remains unwavering. In summer, there is no snow on the mountain, except for perhaps the very peaks or in the deep ravines, shielded from direct sunlight. In the fall, the mountain may wear a patchwork of many brilliant colors, or in winter, a heavy blanket of snow and ice. In any season, it may find itself at times enshrouded in clouds or fog, or pelted by violent thunderstorms or snowy squalls. People may come and see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is, or how it's not a good day to see the mountain, that it's too cloudy or rainy or foggy or dark. None of this matters to the mountain, which remains at all times its essential self. Clouds in all forms may come and go. Tourists may like it or not. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by whether people behold it or not, seen or unseen, in sun or clouds, broiling or frigid, day or night. The mountain just sits, being itself, unmoved by the weather, what happens on the surface, or by internal upheaval, indifferent to its appearance. In the same way, as we sit in meditation, we can fully experience the mountain within. We can embody the same unwavering stillness and rootedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives over the seconds, the hours, the days, weeks, months, and years. And in our own soulful journey into our meditation practice, as it is with the mountain, we seek to fully experience the constantly changing nature of our minds, emotions, and body. We have our own periods of light and darkness, our moments of color, and our moments of grayness. Certainly, we experience storms of varying force and violence in the outer world and in our mind, soul, and body. Buffeted by high winds, by cold and rain, we endure periods of darknesses and pain, as well as moments of light, joy, warmth, and levity. Even our appearance changes constantly, experiencing a weather all of its own. And through it all, the essence of us remains unmovable. By becoming at one with our mountain as we practice meditation, we can bond with its strength, dignity, and stability, adopting them as our own. We can channel its energies to support our own resolve to encounter each moment with mindfulness, presence, poise, and clarity. The lesson of this meditation teaches us to see that our thoughts and emotions, our bodily responses, our preoccupations with anxiety and internal storms, the wounds inflicted upon us are very much like the weather on the mountain, except we've learned to take it personally and painfully. From the lesson of the mountain, we can attach ourselves to the desire of our soul and detach from those influences. But the storms and the tempests in our own lives are not to be ignored nor denied, nor are the times of joy, happiness, and celebration. These are to be experienced, honored, felt, known for what they are, and held in full awareness and without judgment. And in holding them in this way, we come to know a deeper silence and stillness and wisdom. Mountains have this to teach us and much more when we are present, still, and listening. So, in finding resonance in some way with the strength and stability of your mountain in this sitting, it becomes helpful to use this insight in your own meditation practice to remind you of what it means to sit mindfully, grounded, with resolve and wakefulness in true stillness. So, linger for a little bit with the time that remains. Continue to sustain your mountain meditation on your own, in silence, moment by moment, until you hear the sound of the bells.